Yeah, super excited for NC State, the Wolfpack Nation, to come down to Orlando. As an assistant coach at Wisconsin, I was a part of this game, and as an assistant coach at Kansas, and it was a phenomenal experience for our athletes, our staff, our children. And so we're very thankful for the invite, excited to play against a great school, great institution like Kansas State. I have tremendous respect for them, their coach, Coach Kleinman, and their president, who actually came from NC State, Rich Linton. Great program. And so I know our team, staff, and fan base cannot wait to come down to Orlando and be a part of the experience.
Okay, with that, we'll open the floor for questions. Our first question comes from Jaden Watson Fisher. Jaden, you can go ahead when you're ready.
Dave, what was that waiting period like for y'all?
Yeah, I was in a home visit during most of it, so I was trying to recruit. But it was a weird day in college football, to say the least. And so thankful we ended up where we did. I think it's a great place. Thankful to the bowl selection committee for us, and Michael Strickland, Jim Phillips, and all the people involved. I think this was the right location for us to go. Since we've been in some of the other bowls, I think this is for our fans to be able to travel to Orlando, an awesome destination for us. And, this is what we were hoping for.
Hey, Coach, we'll take one from Kellis Robinette of the Wichita Eagle. Kellis, you can go ahead when you're ready.
Yeah, Coach, being a Kansas City guy, working at Kansas previously in your tenure, just kind of what are some memories you have of the Wildcats over the years?
I grew up in Kansas City before Coach Snyder was there, and it wasn't much of a program. And when I came back from my freshman year of college, Coach Snyder had taken over and turned that program around, and that was the beginning of what became an incredible turnaround in college football. Have so much respect for Kansas State for what Coach Snyder did twice, and now Coach Kleinman, and had a great rivalry there between us when I was at Kansas with Coach Mangino, who also came from Kansas State, from that tree, and working under Brett Bielema, who was a part of that tree as well. So, I have nothing but great admiration and respect for the Kansas State football program and university. And growing up there, I know a lot of people that are alumni to Kansas State. So looking forward to playing them, and I know they'll have a great turnout from their fans as well.
All right, we'll take our next one from Ethan McDowell. Ethan, you can go ahead whenever you're ready.
Hey, Coach. In the past, you've talked about how December used to be a really, really fun month for college football. You do your recruiting, you bowl prep, and all of that. And now it's kind of changed a little bit. Is Selection Sunday still one of those days where that joy is still there?
It can be. I think it depends on where you end up. And for us, this is definitely a joyous Sunday. We had a recruiting weekend, had some great young men and their families here. And like I said, I went to a home visit and drove back to my house here to be around my family. And now find out we get to go to Orlando, Florida, and be a part of a great bowl experience. So it's been a great day, great weekend.
Again, if you have a question for Coach, use the raise hand tool. We've got one from Rob McLam. Rob, go ahead when you're ready.
Yeah, Dave, you mentioned you had experience with the bowl game at Kansas. Was that against NC State?
It was.
You memories of that, sir?
Phillip Rivers' last college game was not good. He played really well, but that was a great bowl experience, to say the least. And the Champs Bowl, as it was then, which then turned into the Camping World Bowl, we played in the Capital One Bowl against Arkansas my first year at Wisconsin, when they had McFadden and Felix Jones in the backfield. We won that game. And then we played Miami in the Champs Bowl and beat them, and played really well that night. And so all three times I've been there, it's been a phenomenal experience for the families, for the players, and looking forward to another opportunity to play there.
For the good of the order, Champs Bowl, Camp Big World Bowl, Pop-Tarts Bowl, all the same family, all the same lineage, and this is the latest iteration of it. We're in the first year of the Pop-Tarts Bowl, and we look forward to having you. Our next question will come from Luke Notestein. Luke, you can go whenever you're ready.
Coach, just the way that you guys were able to finish the season on such a strong note, what does it say about the character of this team that you guys were able to play so well and to earn this big opportunity here?
Well, it says a lot, about the perseverance and grit of this football team, the staff. We came together in a tough time. Went through, some difficult things in the middle of the season, and it really, galvanized our team and brought us closer together. We were able to rattle off 5 in a row to finish the season, which has only been done, I think, one time in 100 years at NC State. So very proud of the legacy this team has created for itself, and look forward to an opportunity to compete for a 10th win, which again is a monumental thing here at NC State. So we're excited for this opportunity, and to get to do it at such a great bowl game against a great competitor is going to be an awesome opportunity.
Thank you, Coach. We'll take our next one from Noah Fleischman. Noah, you can go whenever you're ready.
Hey, Coach, kind of sticking with the theme of the bowl. Do you have a favorite Pop-Tarts flavor?
I'm going to go with the brown sugar. Pretty strong.
Made note, Coach. We'll let you know. We'll get some to you ASAP.
My wife likes strawberry, just so you know.
Duly noted. Do we have any more questions for Coach from the room? I see another one from Rob McLam. Rob, you can go ahead when you're ready.
Yes, sir, Dave. What are the type of things I don't know what your experience is. You said it's a great player experience. What were type of things your kids got to do when they went to Orlando, those bowl games? What are some of the things you think they'll get to do?
Well, there's multiple theme parks, as you know. And so, whether you're talking about SeaWorld or Disney World, Universal, I can't remember, is it Treasure Island, the other one, but just it seemed like there was something every day the guys could go do. And coaches, a lot of our coaches have children, and their wives and kids can go be a part of that. So just a multitude of things, the roller coaster rides. I know the players were big on that. I didn't partake in that, but the golf course at the hotel, the restaurants, you name it. There's just a ton to do, And each time I went there, it was, sometimes when you go to a bowl, it's the same as every time. And each time we went there, it was a little different, which I really liked.
Got time for a couple more from Coach. If you have a question, you can use the raise hand tool. And I see another one from Luke. Luke, you can go ahead when you're ready.
Coach, this time of year, I mean, it really is a time for players to enjoy themselves, spend time with family and stuff, but to be able to be together with your team again in such a fun venue, how much of a celebration can this be for the program, for the season that you've had?
I told the guys that after our last win. I said, we're going to go to a bowl game. I'm not sure where it's going to be, and we're going to have more fun than any other team in the country. We're going to enjoy each other's company one more time and really revel in the brotherhood and the family that we've created, and enjoy that, enjoy the process of getting ready to win a game and what it means to be somewhere together. A lot of teams don't get to go to a place like we're going to go to and enjoy that opportunity to go compete with each other one more time.
Appreciate that, Coach. Noah, did you have another question? I see your hand up, but I can't remember if I put it down earlier.
Yeah, Coach, you talked about, I guess, the 10 wins. How big would that be for this program to be able to do that, in a year like this?
Well, it's never happened at NC State. We've had an 11-win team and a bunch of 9 and 8, 7s and so on, but never a 10. So in over 135 years of football, it'd be a first time. And so anytime you can break ground into something over a period that long, it's meaningful, to say the least. So this game means a lot to our football program. The guys are going to play really hard.
All right, we'll go back to another question from Jaden. Jaden, you can go whenever you're ready.
Okay, we have heard that there will be an edible mascot. If y'all win, do we get to see you taking a giant bite out of a massive Pop-Tart?
Man, I guess I would have to, wouldn't I? I'm not going to be the guy that doesn't do that. So, as long as it's, I don't know, what flavor is it going to be? Do we know?
I don't think I'm at liberty to divulge that information yet.
Okay, well then maybe I'm not at liberty to answer the question. How's that?
That's fair. We have any more questions for Coach from the room? If you do,
Can
raise
I
your
cha-
hand.
Can I
Gotcha.
chase it? Can I chase down the Pop-Tart with a nice bourbon or something like that afterwards? Is that part of the Pop-Tart experience or not?
Coach, I think we could arrange that if you want it. We'll make it a whole tasting.
Okay, then I think I'm in.
That sounds good. I don't see any more questions from the room. So unless somebody pops up here, we'll let you get going. And appreciate you making the time and doing this on your Sunday evening. I'm sure
All
you've
right,
got
guys, we'll
you're
see you
happy to.
soon.